Welcome back to the channel. We've got some big changes on the way and looks like we're going to be getting rid of the Batmobile. So sit back, get yourself a cup of tea, and I'll tell you all about it when we get in the car. See you in a minute. So yes, like I was saying, I'll fill you in on what is going on. Well, I'm going to go and test drive a car because unfortunately events have taken over and I need to get something a little bit bigger. This car's only got 4 seats and I've got 3 kids, and as you know, there's not many options out there unless you want to go for an MPV, which I can't stand. It's like it destroys your soul driving one of them. Yeah, I've got to get something a bit bigger. The wife's car has died and it's time to just go down to a 1-car family, and that's what we're going to be doing. So unfortunately, as much as I love the Batmobile, this is going to go, and I've got amazing deals at Part X on this for the car that I'm going to go and test drive. But I'll tell you all about that if I get the car that we're going to go and have a look at. In the meantime though, I have gone to look at a couple of other cars. Oh, it's a nightmare. Well, I like doing all the investigative work, looking them up on the government site, doing the MOTs and stuff, and the other site where you can look at all the histories and everything. And I looked at 2 cars over the weekend. I went to look at a Mercedes B-Class because they've got quite good reviews, especially with the back seats and what you get for your money, and they're quite good to drive and stuff. So I went to look at one of them up at Hoddesdon. Oh my god. And this is from a dealership. The guy got the car out and I'm looking around it. It's about the same age as my car. My car's on an 11 plate. So it's what's that, 13 years old. My car's in really good, I've took care of it, it's in really good nick. There's no reason for you not to look after your car. So this guy gets his car out. Let's turn off my seats a minute. And yeah, it's the first thing that got me was the alloy wheels. Just glaringly dents in them and chips and corrosion, and I was like, right, okay. And that doesn't really show up on the photos. When you look on the photos on Auto Trader or on eBay, never shows it up until you get there in real life. Anyway, looked at that, was the first thing, and then on closer inspection, looking at the wheels, each corner of the car had a different tyre. I was like, well, that's a massive no-no. Now when I checked on the MOT, the car itself, there was one thing that was worrying me, and it kept coming up on the MOT history, was the fact that the brake pipes were corroded and they were covering it in grease or whatever. So if I was going to get it, that was going to be one of the jobs they would need to do, was replace the brake hoses or pipes or whatever it is. So anyway, yeah, so I had a look around it. There was a couple of dents of the bodywork and some scratches, and for the money that they were asking, if you was to take that to BIONIC car, or absolutely ruthless, or they would knock you down so much money. So that was like a no-no. I sat in it, and to be honest, I sat in the car as well, and it wasn't really up to Mercedes. I didn't think it was as good as when I've had E-classes and CLKs and whatever, and it wasn't up to the standard of those. I didn't like it. Interior weren't that great, driving position weren't that great, and it didn't, to be honest, look like you could carry 3 people comfortably in the back. It's 3 kids, yeah, maybe, not 3 adults. Yeah, so that was a no-no. Pretty disappointed about that. So anyway, so I had a backup car to go and look at, and this was a BMW 5 Series. I do fancy one of them. Thought, I'll tell you what, I like the BMs, they're quite nice. I'm going to go look at BMW 5 Series. So I phoned the guy, he's like, yeah, come down, come and have a look here. Again, classes himself as a dealership, this geezer. This is in near Romford. Red flags already, and his accent was a red flag. I don't want to go into it, but yeah. Anyway, so I turn up to where the garage is, where he's got his cars, and as I'm driving by, because I'm looking for a parking space, and I could see that he had the BMWs on the drive. The cars were random. There were cars all over the place, and he had the bonnet up. I thought they were like either charging the battery or doing something. So So I parked my car up, I walked round, fella's name's Naz. I was like, alright fellas, what's going on here then? And he was using a blower, a leaf blower, because the car was covered in pollen. So the car had obviously, my what do you call it, combat indicators were going off the chart. The car had obviously been sat for ages. Now again, on the MOT check, this car had passed all its MOTs, no problems at all. And so it looked good on paper. And again, the thing that was letting this one down was interior. It was like a horrible musty smell, like all leather interior. It wasn't very nice at all. The car as well, again the tyres, mismatched tyres, and alloys were a bit ropey, not too bad. But again, the car was just covered. It had obviously been standing under a tree that got all the petals and pollens and stuff, so it was coated in that. Anyway, so I'm going around looking at this car. Open the rear door, didn't I, on the driver's side. All this water comes flushing out, and the guy's like, no, this young lad, he's like, oh, where's all that come from? And I was just like, mate, I goes, you need to take a look at this. I goes, you know, I just walked off. I was like, no way. And while I'm telling you this, I'm just looking at where I'm supposed to be going, and the traffic, looks like there's a traffic jam. I'm going to have to go another route. I'm going to have to turn around. Thank God for that. Yeah, there you go. The cars let me know. Dear, oh dear. So, yes, not good. Very disappointed. Yeah, what a load of crap. So, yeah. So, and then this one obviously popped up. It's just come up on Auto Trader, and this car's got full service history, 13 stamps in the book. It's a 10 plate. It's another diesel, turbo diesel, and only got just under 57,000 miles on the clock. And yeah, you dickhead. And yeah, not good at all. So he weren't good, not the car. So that's what I'm going to go look at. Anyway, let's cut to the car. If I've got it, you'll see me in the next bit of the video. If not, I'll be telling you some other stuff about bikes I've been looking at. I've made my mind up. Anyway, see you guys in a minute.
A few moments later.
Oh, well, I'm back. I'm back in the BM, and yeah, just took that for a spin. Very nice. It's obviously a lot bigger than what I'm currently driving. Can I reverse in here? Let's have a look. I'll reverse in here. And yeah, drives really nice. It's just under 60,000, not 57,000. God, spit my words out. But yeah, very, very nice. Where's this clown going? Yeah, I'm coming out of here, mate, so I don't know where you're going. There you go, you can look at me, you bell end. So, yes, picked that up on Thursday. The deal's been made. So, let's talk bikes then. I said I've been looking online. Now I've been looking on Auto Trader, so I normally have a look on eBay, but I've been looking on Auto Trader as well. I forgot about Auto Trader, they did bikes, and thinking of downsizing. So I'm thinking smaller, lighter, because of my injuries. I'm still not quite up to speed, so I'm thinking either I might give Triumph another go. So I'm looking at maybe Speed Triple 955, the 955 version, not the 1050. I haven't got the spondoolies to spend out for that. Or I've seen a couple of or Triumph Speed 4. Now they're a bit Marmite, they are. They're a bit so that's possibly. And the left field, what I have seen, and I've seen a couple of them, is the Suzuki RF 600. It's got to be in red, and I've seen a couple that are for sale on the Auto Trader and that, and yeah, I do. That would be, they're a 1990s bike. You can pick them up for about £2.5 grand, between £2.5 and £3 grand for a pretty good condition one. And yeah, I'm thinking, yeah, I quite fancy that. I do like a red bike, and I'm thinking, red bike, like it means anything in it, red. But yeah, I'm thinking, yeah, that looks quite sexy. That I quite fancy that. So I don't know. We'll have to see. We will have to wait and see. see how I got on. I've got to get mine MOT'd in a minute anyway. So I've messaged a few of the dealerships online through Auto Trader. It says in there, put your details about they'll buy your bike at Part X. So we'll just wait out, see what happens with that. No one's contacted me yet. I mean, it is only Monday morning, so this was Sunday when I did it. So we'll see what happens. And there's a few other companies I saw advertising on Auto Trader that buy bikes, because I don't want to have to go through the whole. If I have to, I might put the bike up for it on eBay, but we'll see. And they don't go for much, the KLVs. You're looking at a push maximum, probably £3 you'll get for it. If I was to put it on eBay, I'll probably, for a quick sell, probably put it up for 2.5. But anyway, that's it. So yeah, we're gonna have a new Batmobile. It's another, like a dark grey black car. I'll show you when I get it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm gonna knock it on the head there. So if you like the videos, give us a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel. That would be amazing. That was really hard for me to say. And I'll see you guys in the next video. That is Jim Diesel out. GoPro, stop recording.